Good morning, y'all. Please like and subscribe to my page. I want to talk about a woman's intuition. A lot of y'all say women's intuition is a mother, you know, it's an MF. Okay, yeah, it's so good that if you wait and you read a man in the beginning, you can prevent all the stuff that's going to happen to you in the future by taking it slower. Um, a lot of times when we out on dates with these men for the first time, we move too fast and we don't let the woman intuition kick in. You and then a lot of times when we first date a man, we don't think that man is gonna be ours, so we let a lot of things slide. But if you know you dating to be with somebody, you don't let nothing slide. You can't react the same as you would act when you are with someone, but you can um, say to yourself, "This ain't what I want." We the best friend or we besties with these guys until we start falling in love. And usually sex is the factor that makes you fall in love because it's so good and it was so uh, demonic as far as you sleeping with your best friend or your bestie or your homie and you knew you crossed the line. When you do stuff that you're not supposed to do, then it makes it even better. So don't have sex with him until he is that man that you say, "Oh, I like that man a lot. He's, commendable. Everybody loves him. Not the hoes though, or not the men that's messing with a lot of women, or the women that's messing with a lot of men. But you know, I'm talking about as far as women and men. This is advice for y'all both. Um, but a lot of times we just move too fast, and we just need to slow it down. That's it. We just need to slow it down and take the sex out of it. And if you can hang with that guy, you could be like, okay, he don't do a lot. After a year, and he's a good dude, then okay, maybe you can start thinking about being sexually active. But your woman intuition will kick in ASAP. All the red flags will be flagging because you don't have no sexual attachment to that man. And you'll start being like, okay, I don't like that, I don't like that. And then you can say, hey, this is what I don't like. So I ain't gonna never mess with you until you can fix this stuff. And I'm not pressing you to do what you want to do. Just let them go free will. We be putting restraints on them because we starting to have sex and we don't want to be embarrassed, and because that's our boo now. He been acting like that. She been acting like that before y'all had sex. So stop using the intuition thing at the last minute when everything is messed up. When sugar turned to shit, you gotta kick that boy in right away and just take the sex out of it. Take all that sex out of it because sex will change your mind. And when y'all dating these people, you gotta realize that you might fall in love with this person. So don't even have company or keep company with somebody that ain't what you want. If you know that person is wild, but you like to kick it with them, just always continue to be their friend. Don't let if you know you can't handle your liquor and you do stuff that you don't supposed to be doing when you drinking and you want to use that as an excuse, that ain't gonna help your ass when everything um tumbles over. Okay, you can't say, "Oh, I was drunk. That's what happened." Well, you ain't drunk when you woke up next to him and you still messing with him. You wasn't drunk the whole relationship. Okay, so you sobered up at one point in time. So don't a lot of people drink and then they use that excuse when that was their intention in the first place. Can't do nothing that you don't want to do just because you drunk. It just helps you do it faster. Okay, so if you don't, and then a lot of y'all put yourself in predicaments when y'all be dating these people. Y'all go home to their house. Y'all let them come over your house so y'all can entice them. And these men are mastering how to get in your drawers right away. They mastering all the tricks that you do when you come out in your cute stuff, when you take them to your house and you want to have a little drink and that. First of all, you wouldn't even have them over there if you didn't want to do that. You already know what you're trying to do. So I mean, he do too. So he'll play the cards and whatever. So you get what you get after you sleep with him. Um, kick that intuition in ASAP. Y'all stop using them excuses. Um, in the end, talking about, oh, he was so sweet at first and all that. Yeah, he was sweet. That's the con artist in him. He was trying to get in them draws. He didn't really want nothing with you. All he did was took you out to eat. Really. And I'm talking to the females that this is happening to. And that's exactly what's happening. You know, if you have a different story, if it don't apply, let it fly. But I'm talking about the girls that, of course, they're gonna be sweet. They speak to every female that they meet. They take every female out to eat. They take everybody to see they parents and let them know uh deep secrets. That's their way of getting in. You can't fall for this stuff. You gotta fall for consistency and action only. And I'm talking about straight action, moving forward, you my wife type stuff. You can see my phone. We can watch movies on my phone when the internet is off. I don't have my phone on airplane mode. I don't have no second number type stuff because you can look through my phone and see. Them is the type of man, my whole name, my last name. Know these quality things about people before you sleep with them, men and women. A lot of y'all men, y'all don't even want to know a female's information until the sex is great. If that woman's sex is great, you're gonna say, I done had this happen to me. A person don't even really want to know nothing about you until you put it down hard, you know? Like my dude say, hard, you know? So so it's like this, gotta know more information about the people because they'll set you up. They'll set you up. You need to know their name, you need to know their birthday. What's their favorite color? You don't even know the basic stuff like that. What kind of food they like? What are they allergic to? How many kids they got? These details y'all need to know about this stuff. And the more you know, if you think that intuition is that serious, it'll be way more serious once you know more about them. Is they mom and dad together? How's their credit? Because if you end up liking this person and y'all start being together and y'all start living with each other, um, that's gonna affect you. So you can't stop entertaining people that you don't think you're gonna be serious with. Because you need to put everybody on a microscope that's gonna be your friend, your man, your woman, you know, bestie, whatever you want to call it. Everybody needs to be on a microscope to be in your life. If you let anybody be in your life, you need to do an evaluation on yourself because nobody if you know the value of yourself and what your life has for you, you don't just let anybody come in your circle. You just don't. You don't let anybody just come in your circle and hang out. Everybody get a ticket. You know, you ain't nothing special when you do that. You gotta let people know. No, you gotta have a VIP pass to get up in here, bruh, or sis. You know, and just find out how they spending habit is. Give them, if you're a man, give a woman $100. After you date them 6 or 7 months to see the value of them, or $1,000 and see what they do with the $1,000 as far as their bills. And how they manage their money, so you can see what the problem is. Why they don't have nothing or why they can't stay up, but they a good woman, quality woman. They work all the time, but they all over the place. You know, and help them. Before you date them, you need to correct them first before you say, I want you and I want to be with you. find out what's going on. Because a lot of times people won't even be with that person really if they knew all the stuff they knew. Okay? For real. That's serious. And y'all saying that women intuition, it always kicks in. Women's intuition always kicked in, but it can't kick in if you don't know that person. You didn't know that person. If you'd have knew that person in the beginning and you would have took time to know that person, it would have kicked in. Because you just now getting to know that person after a year or two, now it's kicking in because now you know how they move. You're sleeping with them too fast. You're going too fast. Like I said, you need to learn everything you need to learn that's serious about them, that's going to affect your life. Talk to their exes. They exes will tell the truth. Most of them. And I know you're going to say, oh, they're going to be like, nah, he ain't nothing because they still want him. Well, most of the times they want them too. And if you got that intuition that you're talking about, you should be able to tell if they lying or not. Hear them out. You don't got to give them no direct number. Just have them pull up and see how he acts or she acts when they pull up, especially if they got kids. Just see how they act and just see if they can be grown. Because even if they not sleeping together, if she or he trying to fight or whatever, it's a reason for that. It's a reason for that. It's too much animosity, and you don't have to carry yourself into that. So don't do this before you have sex with that person, so you can be straight. You don't have nothing to worry about it. Let me turn off this notifications for y'all, because everybody trying to get in touch with me this early in the morning, y'all. But I mean, it's a lot of stuff that I wish I would have told myself, when I was younger. Now that I'm older, I feel like I'm learning way better and way faster, and I'm starting to understand this thing called life way better. And if I can give it to you, I will, because we make mistakes. And y'all stop listening to that hoochie mama music. That's that disease infested music that'll have you having sex with a lot of people and having that sexual energy. And y'all man is sleeping with all these women that's on the line being naked all the time. Most of these females got them herpes and diseases, and that's why they want to give it away so easy. So y'all gotta stop doing all that stuff and be careful, because it's really, I was thinking about how in the past, I was messing with all these crazy men, and they was out here, they was D boys and all that stuff. And I'm so glad that diseases wasn't as bad, prevalent. I think that's a good word. Sometimes I'll be using words at the right spots, y'all. And let me know if this is right, okay? Because sometimes I'll be knowing, okay? Because I'll be reading sometimes. But anyway, you know. But some of these men be out here and they be sleeping with these women, and I don't know if this is where I left off. Y'all know I'm crazy, okay? But y'all be messing with these women and they be just giving away all they goods. Women don't act like real women don't act like that. Them confused women, them anxious women, them women that don't care about themselves enough because they don't think, they just want attention. They do that. They do that. They do anything to get y'all attention because they believe that's what y'all want. So they do what you know y'all want. And like I said, stop, y'all women, stop listening to this disease music. This I sleep with your baby daddy. I have sex with you in your cars, and we don't care. I don't care about nothing type of music. Like, this is disease music. And if you want to have a disease, you keep following this music and you will. Because I was saying, back in the day, I'm so glad that all that stuff wasn't as bad, because it's horrible right now. Disease is horrible. I could have been affected, you know. So it's so much easier now to be infected. And they doing it crazy. They over sexualizing everything now. These women are more sexual than a man. And they talking about, I want to do this, I want to be the ones to be sick. most of them, and then they don't care no more. So you gotta watch these kind of females that's like that, and men and women. If the women is nasty like that, you know the man is worse. Cause a man is always been a man, and he's always done stuff like cheating, and he don't want to really can't control his thing. He can't control his groins, and he gotta sleep with women. So if the women are messed up, you know the men are really messed up. And like I say all the time, if there's messed up women, there's messed up men. If we have a world of messed up women, there's going to be a world of messed up men. And until we can get these women in order, we ain't going to be able to get the men in order. And everybody can't have good families, and a lot of singleness is going to be going around. But y'all use that intuition seriously and take your time, and it'll kick in way before it's too late. Okay? And I love y'all, and I appreciate you all. And remember, the sip is slow.